Shot.
Yeah, boy.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Outward video. I've been waiting quite a while to talk about pets, as I just now gained access to the last one and have officially grabbed them all. There are about 12 pets in Outward Definitive Edition, as 2 new ones were added in with this content update. These little guys look really cool, but are purely cosmetic. They provide no additional perk in-game other than a friend to travel with. You can access them by heading over to your skills and selecting the cosmetic tab on the left there. The way they work is you start out with 3 pets, and Definitive Edition gave us the fireworks cosmetic as well, which is very fun to have. I'm going to go over every single pet and each location you can unlock them in. So let's just hop in and find these critters a new home. The pet Pearlbird is already in the player's inventory upon starting up Outward, and is just a mini Pearlbird. One of the classic pet options and my personal favorite to start Outward with. It almost looks like he flies if you bring him down a steep hill, and in terms of being adorable, this guy is top tier. The house hippo is among the larger of the pets and resembles a burro from Caldera. This one is unlocked upon purchasing the Three Brothers DLC, but I believe Definitive Edition gives it to us at the start of the game, since, well, it's the final version. I don't use this fluffy guy very often, but I can tell you the way he bloats up with air before hovering down a hill is absolutely hilarious. You need to activate him for at least that much. With the Sauroborians DLC, you got access to the Veaber pet. Once again, I believe Definitive Edition gives you access to it as well, and it's just a Veaber. Not much to say here, as I despise Veabers with a passion and never use this little dude. But if you're a friend of the Veabers, you will surely enjoy having him around. The Cutthroat Pearlbird is a black version of the regular Pearlbird. In Chersonese, you will find one of these running around, and they're mean. Most new adventurers think he will be fun to take out, and almost always get pecked to death as soon as the fight starts. Get yourself a bird egg from the nest outside Cierzo and throw it into a legacy chest. It will give you a black Pearlbird egg. Use it and you will learn the Cutthroat Pearlbird Summon skill. Never a bad option if you have an extra legacy slot open, and since it's just an item at first, you could easily transfer it to another character before you use it to learn the skill. Kind of a cool thing you could do in Outward that not everyone knows about. The pet Crescent Shark looks exactly like one of those annoying sharks from the desert. However, this charming little fellow is always happy to join you on an adventure. His little teeth make him look pretty mean, but we all know he's just a softie. Head towards the fish statue in the middle of Cierzo. Interact with the statue within 1550 and 16. You can see the time on your map, and doing this within 10 seconds will give you the Crescent Shark. This was originally found as the Outward community solved a puzzle, which started before the game was even released. One of the more unique pets, and since he swims about all happily, I definitely enjoy having him around. Fun little side note here, it actually seems like he plays dead sometimes, which is interesting. The Blade Puppy was added into the game with Definitive Edition, and he's absolutely amazing. You can acquire him by defeating the Jade Lich over in the Hollowed Marsh Swamp region. Make your way to the Ziggurat on the left side of the map and bring Decay Resistance. He can be a challenging boss to battle, but once defeated you will learn the Summon Blade Puppy skill. This little dude swings his blades around and can even take a nap, making him the most adorable thing in Outward. You can never go wrong by summoning this pet, but do be careful in the swamp, as certain angles make him look like an actual blade dancer, and those things are scary. The Golden Watcher was also added into Outward with Definitive Edition. Defeat the Gold Lich or Light Mender in his Spire of Light. You will see this in the swamp, and since it's like the tallest thing in the game, you really can't miss it. You will learn to summon this metallic golem after winning the battle, and he actually uses the gun in his hand to shoot a lightning ball. It's pretty fun to watch every once in a while, but be careful while using him. His description tells you he's spying on you for the Light Mender, so try not to show off all your skills while he's out. Daughter Medyse can be found in the Caldera region, and this one is really weird. You will need to enter Sulfuric Caverns, which is very close to the entrance of Caldera itself. Take a left into the gassy river there, and you will find a blue room. Die inside the blue gas there, which is extremely easy to do with multiple enemies attacking you. There will be a unique death scenario where basically a Medyse impregnates you, and when the thing hatches, you are its mother? A very odd scenario that leaves you with no health, but then you have a daughter for life? Unless you're ready for that responsibility, stay away from this cave. Outward is dangerous enough. But then again, bringing your daughter along on adventures makes it feel special somehow. The Kid Calygrey is one of the better pets, but he can be more challenging to acquire. Head over to Caldera and enter the Calygrey Arena. Win all 3 fights in a row and they will have nothing left to throw at you. Little Timmy will then be in your cosmetic tab, and he's one of the best looking pets in Outward. He has this little club that he swings around, and watching the dude run is amusing enough. It's also nice to know we are giving him a better life, as the Calygreys have come from some pretty oppressive slavery. Summon Timothy and maybe teach him not to hunt humans? The mini Manticore is probably the hardest pet to get in all of Outward, since you need to defeat arena bosses to get the materials for crafting a Manticore egg. On top of that, some of these ingredients require you to defeat arena bosses in Caldera, so the new Sirocco questline needs to be completed. It is a very end-game pet and sort of the ultimate reward for beating the game. Get yourself Vendavel's Hospitality, Scourge's Tears, Noble's Greed, and Calygrey's Wisdom. Craft them together in your inventory and then use the Manticore egg. You will get the mini Manticore, and he looks very good. Considering Manticores are one of the largest creatures in Outward, it's kind of funny to see this little guy running around. Lastly, we have the Severed Obsidian. My personal favorite pet because I hate these guys as enemies, and it's fun to have a tamed one. Also, his flaming rock spin he does is one of the best animations these pets have. You get him by correctly completing the new Sirocco questline. Just build the town and make sure the pit doesn't fill with lava. This is actually pretty easy to do if you have enough money at the start, and then don't talk to Evangeline when the game tells you to. Instead, just keep upgrading the town as much as you can so the next timer doesn't get started. After defeating the Crimson Avatar, a horse statue will be in the very, very back of the mine under New Sirocco. Not exactly sure why a horse statue would be here, and it does seem a little odd, but hey, cool pet. If I remember correctly, you need Petrified Organs, Voltaic Vine, and Amethyst Geode to claim your reward from the statue. This Severed Obsidian is pretty awesome, and letting him play around is always a fun break from the constant bombardment of enemies trying to kill you. So those are all the cosmetic pets in Outward Definitive Edition. While they don't really offer much to you, they are nice to have along your journey, and any extra reward is good in my book. Let me know in the comment section which of these guys is your favorite. Again, the Severed Obsidian is mine, but the Blade Puppy's right there next to him. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time.